Hey, babes. Let's get a message for my babes. We got lurkers. What's the message? Drink water and mind your own. I'm sorry. Anyways. Okay. There's a little bit of a wall there, so he can't really see me. But yo, bro, mind your own business. Drink water and mind your own fucking business. On the back it says, enough said. We really do need to drink. I think it's your weight times 0.66. I think I'm supposed to drink like 60 ounces or something like that. Anyways. What's the message? I just pulled out of the hotel and we are moving to another hotel, and they were up until 3 a.m. And so anyways, I had to get out of there. I got all my shit. Anyways, what's the message? Mind your own business. They do them. And you do you. And we do we. Alright, what's the message? Drink some water. I'm actually... You know what? I'm just gonna say it because I'm a rebel and a rule breaker. Whatever. And I might not even succeed. But the plan is to fast today, and Jesus says, don't look dismal in front of people all sunken in. Do your fasting in secret. So shh, don't tell anybody. We don't do this for the hype. We do it to regenerate ourselves and to have spiritual power over the body and so many more benefits. Woo, shoot. It can cure cancer. If you didn't eat for 21 days, monitored, it suffocates it or something. It's a miracle. We don't need doctors. Well, not always. All right, what's the message? Maybe you literally can't even. What is this? For those of you that don't know, I just got these cards. I haven't looked through any of them. I've had them for 2 days. Maybe you literally can even. On the back it says, think you can't even? Slow your eye roll. Step back and give it another think. Guess what? Chances are you probably can even, with a way better attitude and some love in your heart. Today, if you catch yourself feeling like basic bitching out on somebody, take a deep breath, call on your hood rat angels. Remember that you and all beings are tiny specks of the divine, and surprise yourself with how you can literally just even. Okay. Maybe you literally can't even. All right. I hope they grab. There's food in the freezer, but I guess she's paying for it anyways. But anyways, I love the box dinners from Trader Joe's. So good. Okay, what's the message? Drink water and mind your own fucking business, and maybe you literally can even. What is up, you guys? What's the message? If we may get a message. Who are my babes? You know, I realize sometimes I put the title of the video based on something I might say at the very end, and people are waiting for it to connect. So I'm going to try to connect the thumbnail with the message and the title. So it's everybody's there for a purpose and not wondering when the like what? I don't know. It's like practice makes perfect. Be a badass. Love beam today. Be a badass love beam today. I want to meet this person. I want to meet the creators of all the decks. I want to meet all the engineers of all the cool buildings. People are superhuman or something else. Be a badass love beam today. Is that the energy that shot out my head, hit the stars, and flashed across the sky? Was that a love beam experience? I'm gonna go with that. What's the message? Be a badass love beam, baby. If we may. If you wouldn't say it to a friend, you shouldn't say it to yourself. That's a great piece of advice. Sometimes we are so rude to ourselves. And to snap out of it, sometimes you just gotta actually speak out loud and put that spirit outside of you and be like, could you just zip it? We're not interested. At least not today. Your ego has a purpose and it's not working right now or something. If you wouldn't say it to a friend, you shouldn't say it to yourself. All right, this just fell out of my hand. Well, I guess there's something to read on the back on all of these. Should we back up? Yeah, let's back up. The one that says, be a badass love beam today, also says on the back, that's right, today it's your job to fill every room you go into with laser beams of love. If you can't do laser beams, then make your heart a bubble machine and fill the room with bubbles. If that doesn't work for you, then you should bring donuts to work. Donuts make almost everyone happy. Except the ones that are fasting. I'm just kidding. Go forth with your mission, grasshopper. Grasshopper? I had a download about a grasshopper. Don't make me say it. There's something in the Bible about first there was the blade, and then there was the grasshopper. Because sometimes the grasshopper looks like a blade. I don't know. I could be botching that because I can't remember exactly what it says, and I don't remember exactly what I was thinking when I had this kind of download. But anyways, something about go forth with your mission, grasshopper. It's like when the trees started walking, like if we all consider ourselves a tree or a flower, and now we walk among the earth, it's like evolution from a blade of grass to the grass blades grew legs and started hopping around. Who knows? And then this one, if you wouldn't say it to a friend, you shouldn't say it to yourself. On the back says, check your thoughts with this simple test. When you catch yourself being a jerk, respond the way you would if someone was saying that shit to your best friend. A simple bitch please usually does the trick. Today, say as many bitch pleases to yourself as you need to shut your jerk down. Bitch please. Ain't nobody got time for that. Alright, and then this one fell out of my hand. It says, your wound is probably not your fault, but your healing is your responsibility. Okay. shoot. All right. On the back it says, you'll never be free of the people who harmed you until you take full responsibility for your own healing, no matter what family you were born into, what body you got stuck in, or what weird shit has happened to you along the way. This is your life and no one else's. Be tender with the parts of you that are hurt and the parts of you that are struggling. Take ownership of your whole beautiful, dented, pieced together self. If you blame someone for who you are, you give them ownership of you. That sucks. Wet shit, doesn't it? That sucks wet shit, doesn't it? Focus on what you can do right now to be your very own badass healer. Bam. Wet shit. Never heard of that expression. Everybody's gonna be hung over and I don't know, I just had to say that. But I'm just like, I'm gonna have to be so strong today. And I was yesterday, so the momentum is, oh shoot. Because they were trying to get me to, they took over the living room where I sleep. Because I'm a private driver for 2 weeks in Vegas, for those of you that don't know, and I have to share this double condo. And it's been fine, but like, Gianna, my boss, she is trying to get me to do things. Like, go to the bar. I know she would love it if I slipped up and... Never mind. And so I just went into the bedroom and got in their bed. And then they kicked me out of there. And I went back. It's like I went back and forth like 3 times. And, you know, the person I was in the past would have been people pleasing and staying up and letting them drain my energy. And we're all trying to showcase our cool personality. And I just couldn't do it. And so I was just like trying to lay there, like clearly trying to not engage. And they just gave me a hard time. But anyways, I think it'll be better today because they're going to be all, you know. So, your wound is probably not your fault, but your healing is your responsibility. Holy shit, you are enough. Blessed. Worthy. Rise of the babes. Okay? So it is. And so it is. Let's read it. Holy shit, you are enough. What would happen if you let yourself drop all the reasons you've made up about why you're not good enough? No offense, Virgo, but that's a theme for Virgos. What if you tried it just for today? You can always go back to believing you're not enough tomorrow, but you may find you like the way it feels when you like yourself. Like really, really like yourself. Kind of nice, right? Yeah, so just place that spirit of you're not enough outside of you and say, bitch, please. Or something. Seriously. Somebody's spiritual as fuck. Okay? Bless my babes. I love you guys so much. I hope that helped. Until next time.